What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday, and I couldn't be more excited than to be talking to you about one of my favorite years in music, the Summer of Love, 1967, and the top 5 songs of that year. So much great stuff, so let's get right to it at number 5.
What you want?
Respect by Aretha Franklin. You gotta have this song on your list. Such an incredible song. And you know, I didn't realize until about a year ago that Otis Redding originally did this song and Aretha Franklin covered it a few years after. And you know, they don't even sound much alike because Aretha really makes it her own, from the background vocalist with the sock it to me stuff and the whole R-E-S-P-C-T, tell him what it means to me. All that stuff was her own, putting it in there, and just that voice. No one else will ever sound like her. That is why she's the queen of soul. And then you've got that Motown vibe, and you know, it makes you want to groove and put your teeth out like, yeah. And it's less than 3 minutes long, so you just want to play it over and over again. Just one of the greatest songs of all time, period. And that's just at number 5. So here we go at number 4.
Nights in white satin, never reaching the end.
Nights in White Satin by the Moody Blues from their album Days of Future Past. Man, this song is just so incredible, the way it builds, and it's just so hypnotic. What a melody that you just want to sing along to. And then when it builds up to that chorus that just simply says, I love you, over and over again, you're like, ah, yes, man. Justin Hayward's vocals on this are just enchanting and beautiful. And what an album Days of Future Past was. It was really, when you think about it, one of the first concept albums of all time. They're literally going from morning to Tuesday afternoon is also on that record, all the way to Nights in White Satin, which finishes off this amazing, just a day in the life, if you will, of the Moody Blues. And I think it still stands as their best work and by far their greatest song. It is just amazing. So that is at number 4. Now at number 3. Love Me Two Times by The Doors. You know I love this song, especially if you watched just a few weeks ago. I did top 5 The Doors songs, and this was on the top of my list. It is my favorite Doors song because it has really just a little bit of everything that I love about The Doors. You got the bluesy rock guitar. You got Jim Morrison giving it all he's got with those impassioned vocals, just really yelling at the end. So awesome. John Densmore giving that cool percussive style. And then an awesome keyboard solo by Ray Manzarek. It is just quintessential Doors and absolutely one of the best songs of 1967. So that's at number 3. Now at number 2. Oh boy, I struggled not to put this at number 1, but A Day in the Life by the Beatles, the last song on Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. What an amazing song, written by John Lennon, but also has a Paul McCartney interlude in the middle of the song that is equally magnificent. But what's really cool is how just really all the Beatles came together on this track, including producer George Martin and an orchestra, building up to these incredible heights, and you just don't want it to end. And then there is that piano chord at the end of the song that almost does never end, and it's just the perfect way to end off such an incredible, groundbreaking record. There was nothing else like it at the time, and I think this song really kind of sums up what made it so great. It was just so creative. There was nothing like it before, and really there's never been anything like it since. So that is at my number 2, and now at number 1, Hey Joe by Jimi Hendrix. Man, this song is just, it means so much to me for many reasons, but I'll start with this. It's the first song that I ever learned to play on guitar, so it's got that going for me. Also, it's just like Respect by Aretha Franklin, it's actually a cover song that's I can't remember the original artist, but Hendrix just took it to an all new level. And like Aretha Franklin, he brought in some background vocalists that in this song it's just very subdued in the background and just it makes it a haunting song even more so with the lyrics, what they're about, which is very dark. But Hendrix, with his guitar work, multiple guitars, and that guitar solo is just perfection. Mitch Mitchell on the drums is just so cool, and then Noel Redding's walking bass line with the doom 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 doom, just so cool. Like this is the epitome of coolness, and this was Hendrix coming onto the scene. No one really knew him before. I believe this was the first single off of Are You Experienced, so just taking the world by storm. And man, I wish Hendrix was still around today, because what an amazing artist who created so much beauty in just a 3-year period and then was gone. But Hey Joe, I think, stands for me personally as my favorite Hendrix track, hands down. It is just amazing. So that's my top 5, guys. I would love to see in the comments below what you think. Give me your top 5, and if you're so bold, give me a top 10 even, because there was so many great songs from that year. And we're just getting started, folks, because I'm going to keep this going throughout the 60s, 70s, and beyond is my goal. We got top 5s every Friday, Viva La Vinyl, classic album reviews, and so much more. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, Viva La Vinyl. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that jazz. Check out some of my other content that you can see on the screen now. Thank you again for supporting Johnny Radio. Take care, and I'll see you soon.